Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Black Sheep Podcast.
We had another special episode of the Black Sheep Pod.
A very special episode. I am one of your hosts, Mike.
And I am Meka.
And we are here, for those of you who are watching the video format or any pictures that you may see, yes, we are backwards.
Let's discuss that. Yeah, I'm on is this the left side?
Depends on whose perspective we're talking about here.
Well, I'm on the wrong side.
Yes, this is not my good side, but we are doing this because we have very special guests here today. Meka, if you want.
I know that we got students. I just can't really know. I don't know what school.
God, we're awful hosts. What school are we from? Union.
So right now, elementary. Eleanor Troy Elementary. So right now in the audience, in the studio, we've got some students from Eleanor Troy Elementary who are about to start their own podcast. And so they reached out to us to come and shadow us for an episode. So,
man, did they pick the wrong people? But here we are.
Right. They asking us. And so
let's keep this G-rated.
we are on our best behavior.
We are. So if you hear us talking to people who are off camera or off the mic, those are our lovely students who we're going to be getting questions from. But
do a quick check-in. How you doing?
Yeah, quick check-in. How am I doing?
Hold on. Before you do that, you've implemented a new check-in style. So
yes, I didn't know if I would talk about that last time, but I was going to talk about it this time. So I've been, it probably seems a little childish, or maybe this is something a therapist probably recommends to a 6-year-old. But
I'm a therapist. I would recommend it. Go ahead.
To a 6-year-old. I have been kind of, as I go through my days and kind of take inventory of my mental / emotional health throughout the day, depending upon whatever happens, I've been kind of giving myself a grading system, almost like using a stoplight, right? So red is bad. Oh, hello, puberty. Red is bad. Yellow, I'm going to start crying talking about it. Red is bad. Yellow is meh. And green is good. So I've been going throughout each day and like really leaning in to my friends and kind of opening up with them like, hey, man, I'm kind of at either a yellow right now, and today's a good day, I'm at a green. I've been kind of doing that over the past couple of weeks, just trying to actively assess where I am and acknowledge where I am.
So where are you at right now?
Right this moment?
At this very moment, where are you at?
At this very moment, I am a green. It might turn yellow here in a little bit, so we're actually putting we're stepping on the gas. Things are good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and I can say this, children of all ages, I am at a green. It's a good day. It's a good day.
So are you taking my analogy? You're using my...
I'm using it. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Of course. Look, it's...
Well, I'm going to be honest. I got dogged for my analogy yesterday in the group chat. So
on my last really bad day, Monday was a really rough day for me. I was on a red all day throughout the day.
FDK, yeah.
But today is green.
I really hope the mics can pick that up.
And so they have been here learning the behind the scenes, learning the on the screen, and we are going to accept some questions from them.
We don't know what these questions are, and so you just pray to God that they're easy questions for us to answer. What made me want to move to Oklahoma? Okay. That is a great question because I don't know. So I actually moved out here after high school and college. I went to college for 1 year and played basketball. So like you all, I love sports. Sports was my life. But I wasn't very mature for college. I wasn't ready to be out in college on my own. And so I moved out to Oklahoma all the way from Maryland to go to Bible school and like a Bible college over here in town. I knew some people who were pastors at a church here, and I had some friends who were kind of coming here for like a Bible school. And so, I moved out here for a 2-year program, and I ended up staying. Great question, though. And I still ask myself that question to this day. What made me want to move to Oklahoma?
You don't even have to stand. I mean, you can say it. From
if you want to just yell it.
What is something that we want to accomplish but we haven't yet? Great question.
That is a great question. Okay, you go first.
I I've got a lot of things that I want to accomplish that I have not accomplished yet. I've got a running, living bucket list.
Yes, we do.
That I add to every day, or not every day. That's a lie. That was a lie. That I add to frequently. You know what?
Do you know how many are on your bucket list? Because I just pulled mine up. So to answer your question, I actually took this idea from Meka, but I've got a running bucket list of things I want to. I didn't know if it said want to accomplish, but things I want to do with my life. Some are super cheesy, like crash a wedding, just go to a random wedding and just. I'm not sure if I did, but some of them are kind of cool, like, hey, one day write a book. And so, yeah, there are 51 on mine. Oh, wow. Yeah. So for you all and for our listeners, everybody, I definitely encourage you, man, keep a running bucket list on your phone or somewhere that's easily accessible. To write down those things that you one day want to accomplish or do.
Let me see. I want something that I want to accomplish.
Wedding crash. I mean, that's going to be
no. That's not an accomplishment. I mean, there are things that I want to do, but accomplish.
I'll go for write a book for mine.
You know what's funny? You know what number 14 is on mine? Number 14 on mine is being on a podcast.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you put a check mark next to it yet?
Yes, I did.
Okay. 14 for me is meet a sitting president.
A sitting one. Oh, I got.
As opposed to standing. Well, I'm going to be honest. You emphasized the word sitting, so I was just going to go there.
Wow. So something that I want to accomplish is I want to become president so that Mike can meet a sitting president.
Oh, this is awkward.
She said, how did I feel when I realized that I couldn't move? Whew, so we stepping off a cliff into the deep end. Man, so she's referring to I'm assuming you're referring to my accident. After my accident and I'm on the field, and I remember when the trainers were asking me about, my teammates saying, get up, get up.
It happened in the middle of a football game.
It was surreal because as they're holding my foot up, I can see my foot and I know that it's mine, but I couldn't move it. And I knew that something was wrong. I just didn't know what. And it was scary. What I felt was it was fear. I was scared because I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what was going to be next. And that fear didn't go away. It was there for the longest time. There were just so much things to worry about. Moving was the least of them. Right? It was like, am I going to live? Can I breathe? And so to answer your question, it was fear. Fear.
That was a good question. Kane, bring us home.
So he said, how does it feel to be able to go to hospitals and see kids? That feels great. And I'm going to add, go to schools. I'm just going to add the fact that what does it feel like to go and just be able to go and speak to people in general? Honestly, I think the greatest gift that we have for our lives is to give back to other people. Again, you guys are not here to learn how to do this just for yourselves. You guys want to be of value to the people that are in your world. The reason why Mike writes is to bring value. The reason why Jesse produces is to bring value. Derek teaches to bring value. So whenever I get to go and meet kids and other people, I enjoy bringing value. I enjoy going to hospitals and seeing people at the same place that I was, in that space of fear, not knowing what was going to happen, and be able to talk to them and tell them like, hey, things might be hard right now, but things will get better. Things can get better. And so I love it. And that is probably one of the greatest feelings that I get in this life that I get to live.
Oh, that was great questions, all of you. Actually, we truly appreciate that.
In fact, hold on, before bringing it home, because you guys asked us a question. We end our podcast with a particular question. So you guys start thinking about the hill.
You're gonna ask them the question?
I'm gonna ask them the question. Why not?
We gotta hurry up. Okay, we end each episode. We always ask ourselves, what hill are we willing to die on each week.
Do you guys know what that means?
No, so we're going to explain it to fifth graders. Also, fifth grade, so that means y'all are 11? Hey, let's go. I'm learning. On our third episode, I thought sixth graders, because I was talking about my life. I thought when you're in sixth grade that you're like 16 or 17. They're all laughing at me right now.
You know what? I'm going to say it right now. This needs to be a clip that you can post because that was a great recovery from that episode.
That was. I wish I could get a picture of y'all shaking your head. Yes. 11-year-olds. All right. Fifth grade, 11 years old. I got it now. So when someone says like, what hill are you willing to die on? It's kind of like, what are you willing to stand up for, or
just what do you want to stand up?
Like stand up for, yeah. Like what do you like believe in? Where it's like, man, this is something I believe strongly in. I'm willing to, debate with someone about it, or
Your hill could be, I'm willing to down the hill that pineapples belong on pizza. I'm not willing to down that hill, but hey, that might be yours. It's not mine. I would join you on that hill.
Yeah. So, Meka, what hill are you willing to die on this week? Quick.
The hill I'm willing to die on this week. Let me think.
All right. I will go. I'm a huge basketball fan, huge Lakers fan. The hill I'm willing to die on this week is Lakers probably are not going to make the playoffs. And
you know what? I'm glad you brought it to sports. I'm a Washington Commander fan, and the hill that I'm willing to die on this week is that we will be better than we were this last year.
Awesome.
So,
are we asking the students?
Kids, which hill are you willing to die on this week? Oh, she would show us up.
A million times better than ours.
So she said that the hill that she's willing to die on is that student. Hold on. What? I was about to tell you to do the thing you're literally not doing. Okay. So say that one more time. The hill that she's willing to die on is that students can prove that they are good students and make good choices.
Yes. You are looking at two people who were not the best students.
I was not a good student until I was a good student.
Yeah. We were two class clowns, so.
Hey,
come on,
let's snap to that.
Yeah,
so Derek's hill is that he is willing to die on the hill that we get students a platform to, like the one that we are on, to share and just be productive, man. I'm with it. Like I think I will join you on that hill, my man.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate, honestly, thank you guys so much for stopping by, learning from us. We're just two regular people. But this was a blast for sure. And for our listeners, appreciate you guys. This was a quick episode, but who knows? We should do this again in the future. Next time, just bring like 25 more people and we'll just pack this place out.
And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. And with that being said, we'll see you next time. Peace.